and I'll be conducting the demo today. So let's see what's on the agenda. So what is IIT Live Project Training? We'll discuss in detail and what you can expect. What does the Live Projects cover? We'll talk about the benefits of this training. We'll talk about how this will help you in resume preparation, interview preparations, and we'll take a few questions at the end if you guys have any to see if you guys get all the knowledge that we shared today. So let's dive right into it. What is IIT Live Project? So we here at IIT Workforce give you a platform to engage in real-time projects. Now I understand most of you have already joined the BA course and you have some knowledge of it. This is the next step where you would like to kind of gain that practical knowledge on what a role of a BA should be. The duties of, how you should, once you get the job, what you should do, what to expect. That's what we cover in the Live project. So these projects will be from our real clients. Project can be from different domains such as retail, healthcare, and finance. So we'll give you a taste of these domains so you'll be ready no matter which domain you wish to pursue. So like I mentioned, since these projects will be from the real world, you'll be doing the requirements gathering, you'll be learning techniques, you'll be using the techniques that you learned from the course, using it, giving examples, doing it yourself, reviewing it, so you'll have a much more understanding on how to do this and have a much deeper understanding on requirements gathering, on finer details. BRD and FRD. We all know that, what it is, but writing it, going through it, going through the process is a whole different thing. And that's what we do in this training course, to get you that taste of it, to get you that experience. Because unless you do it firsthand, you don't know how it works. And that's what we train you, that's what we guide you to make sure you understand that. Second part of, a second job of a BA would be assisting a PM. How does that work, right? Sounds simple enough, assisting a PM, but you need to have certain qualities, certain questions that you need to ask, and certain techniques that you need to learn before assisting a PM. And we'll talk about that. We'll discuss about that and practice about that. Assisting a PM, for example, can look, kind of range from maintaining a risk log to issues log, kind of going to the business holders, setting up meetings, varieties of tasks. So you need to be aware of all these tasks and everything. Okay. So we'll also discuss the tools that you would need at your job, how to be proficient in it, how to get help, how to go learn these tools and be ready for interviews, be ready for jobs, and once you get the job, how to be ready to use the tool from day one. So we'll talk about that and guide you how to get this done. Next important thing is chat sessions. Everybody has read on it, everybody understands it, but how exactly do you run it? When you get into a room filled with 10 people, including all the senior leadership and all the directors and everything, what do you do? So that's what we talk about in this class. And since you'll be involved in the project, you will get to run one of these sessions. You'll be part of one of these sessions. Daily stand-up. We all have heard about it. What is it? How does it work? We'll talk about that too. We'll practice that as well. And also, managing and dealing with business teams, different stakeholders, dealing with tech teams. How is it exactly done? What are the right questions to ask? You may have to play a supporting role. How do you do that? So all that, we talk about this in this class. We learn, we practice, and that's how we go about this in training. So it's highly recommended. It's very helpful. We have had good reviews of this training. The goal is to get you guys job ready after this course is complete. Questions like where to start, what is expected of a BA, what do I do, who do I go to help, to ask help, what do I need to do to get that job, and after getting that job, how do I excel in it? Those are the questions that'll be answered after taking this class. All right. Moving on. Just talk about what it covers. Again, you will be engaged in the project from beginning to an end, from requirements gathering, how to validate scope, what do you do in quality control, how do you hand off the complete deliverable to the customer. So there are different aspects of the project, and BA has certain role to play in it in different phases. So we'll guide you, we'll teach you, we'll show you, and you'll practice on how to handle and what your job responsibility will be during these different phases. So like I said, you'll be job ready, and that's the goal of this project. We'll discuss different software development lifecycle methods like waterfall and agile. We'll focus on that, but we'll also touch on other few techniques. But these two will be mainly focused on, as most companies use these two techniques, agile more than waterfall these days, especially in the IT industry. And guys, projects, they can vary on the team you join, the company you join, retail, healthcare, pharma, construction, State Department jobs, any kind of jobs. The goal here is to make you understand the concept. Once you understand the concept on a business analyst role and what it entails, and once you get that knowledge under your belt, you can tackle any job, you can excel in any job, and that's the whole goal of this course. All right, so let's talk about benefits. So you'll definitely have a real project environment to practice in. You'll have that experience. You'll have the first project you'll have gone through from beginning to an end under your belt. That's a big plus, guys. That will give you a great advantage compared to other job seekers in the market. And you always want to be one step ahead than other job seekers, right? So you'll understand and practice the skills of a life, in a life of a business analyst. What do they do? What do they exactly do every day? That's what we talked about, and that's our number one goal. We'll talk about real life situations where, how do you handle yourself? How do you deal with other PMs? How do you deal with your manager? How do you deal with vice presidents, or maybe even CIO or CEO? So you'll be dealing with a variety of range of people, and you need to learn and practice certain things, certain etiquettes, and that's what we talked about. All right. So since you'll be working in a team, we'll be exchanging and learning, exchanging ideas and learning from each other, and that's a big plus, guys. All right. So once you get this project complete, this will help you in your resume building as well. So this will be a foundation for your resume, and you can go from there. Like I said, once you have this, it'll be a big advantage compared to other candidates. Once you understand what you're putting on your resume and understand that finer details, you will be able to tackle the phone interviews, the Skype interviews, the face-to-face interviews much, much better. And that will lead to your faster job placement, because, these days when people are talking, they're judging you, every word, every sentence, your body language, your voice, everything, and you want to be more confident. You want to be more job ready. And this training, this course does exactly that. We aim to get you in the job faster, and once you get the job, excel in your career path, and that's the goal. All right. So this slide just kind of sums it up. Once you, assumption is you have gone through the BA course, the second logical and the most important step is joining this course, where you will be completing the project. Could be from healthcare, finance, retail, telecom. We tackle different projects. That project completion will help you build a marketable resume. That resume will get you that interview. That's the first step in the door that you want to kind of open it, right? So you want to tackle that face-to-face interview. You want to kind of tackle that Skype interview, get to that HR interview, and get the job that you always wanted, and excel in your career path. This is just a recap. This project will help you build your resume, the foundation, get you that deeper understanding. You will be better prepared for interview. You'll be more confident going into interviews. You will understand a life of a business analyst, finer details on what needs to be done and what your responsibilities are. And that's what we aim to help. Interviews, again, in the last week of this class, what we do is we kind of go through some scenarios, some phone interview questions, maybe, how to handle yourself, what kind of responses are these managers looking for, what kind of, tricks and traits they're looking for. So that's what we talked about, and that's what we strive for. So that's all I have for today. Hope you like the demo, and, please contact Mike